what's up you guys, this is Rob from A Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Snapshot, we're turning up the heat when we take a look at Nezha's Exilus Ignition build. Okay, so some of you are going to be upset with me, but I need to plead my case here. I really did go out of my box and try an extended range build, and it worked, but first and foremost, it didn't feel like it was all too different from the build I've got now. And secondly, I felt gimped because the final build would either kill my power strength or shit on my duration. So in the importance of being earnest, you're going to see a very familiar build with a very minor tweak. Now the reason you're going to see said repeat is the fact that Nezha needs a little bit of everything. Range for Divine Spears, power strength for Warding Halo, and duration for the entire goddamn kit. In addition, he is squish as fuck and eats up more energy than I gobble up cock. So survivability and efficiency is also an absolute must. Now, as for the snapshot, you can see I've added in 3 Forma, but just like Ivar's build, you only really need 2. I just put in the additional one because I was going to experiment a bit. That aside, toss in a D and a dash slot and you should be set. However, for non-Exilus using plebs, a D slot should do you just fine. As for the build, yes, basically this is Ivar's Exilus Quiver build with redirection swapped out for steel fiber to add bonus health to the ward, and also because the boy can heal himself, so the damage resistance works quite well in tandem. Now, because I'm flexible, if you really feel the need, you can swap out Constitution for Primed Flow, which works really well when using a syndicate weapon that restores energy. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, if you're looking for a little boost in both your ward and your damage, keep Constitution in, add in an extra V polarity, and toss in Transient Fortitude in place of Intensify. It'll eat up a little bit of your duration, but it won't be the end of the world. Now, as for the Exilus slot, I would strongly suggest Cunning Drift for the bonus range, Power Drift for extra warding, or if you gotta go fast, you can always toss on Speed Drift for increased animation and sprint speed. So, regardless of what direction you decide to take with your build, keep in mind that Nezha is quite flexible and more than capable of keeping it hot under any circumstance. So thank you all for watching another episode of The Snapshot, which was basically the same goddamn thing as Ivar's Snapshot, so why not check out my rundown on Nezha and turn this whole thing into a video version of Uno. Now, don't forget to do all the things that I ask you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, stay tuned, because I might actually make something different for once, here at A Gay Guy Plays. Today on The Snapshot, we're turning up the heat when we take a look at Nezha's